It's the big day for Mr. Makoto Nakano and Miss Akayo Motegi, both aged 34. They have been dating for the past 4.5 years after meeting in college. Theirs, though, is a wedding replete with complete Japanese culture. The two dressed in traditional kimonos, a centuries-old attire that signifies the all-important commitment. Cemented in the Buddhist rituals at this Shoden temple, which we are told is over 800 years old, built in the 12th century. By Kenyan terms, it's a small wedding, only attended by family and very close friends. Everyone observes silence, and it's even difficult for us to keep moving to capture every moment for our audiences. During the ceremony at the temple, Makoto and Ayako performed their binding ceremony known as SamGituku, which translates as 339 times. The three cups come stacked one on top of the other in a tire. We watch as the lovebirds sip the traditional liquor known as sake, a wine made of fermented rice. Both the bride and the groom sip from each cup 3 times, hence the 339 times. The significance of this being that 3 cannot be divided in 2, making it a particularly lucky number for a wedding in Japanese culture. The congregants later share in the sake drinking to symbolize their consent. When all is done, the two exchange rings and promise each other of a life of commitment. The couple then announces to the world of their union. And just like Kenyan couples, the exchange of vows is followed by a wedding reception. For these two, a budget of 3 million Japanese yen, equivalent to 3 million Kenya shillings, is enough to host a guest list of about 50 guests. I am lucky to be part of that list. The romance mood makes the room mirror a Mexican soap opera episode. All lights go off to mark the arrival of the newlyweds. Unlike Kenya, where the moment would be marked with energetic dancing and ululations from the Kenyan mothers, here, just put your hands together. But sometimes matters get emotional. Another similarity with the Kenyan culture, the Asians too have a cake to mark their union, only that here, the serving is only for the couple. And the new life has to be taken with a big spoon, quite literally, at least for the man. Once done, the bride must change her dress into something else, a ritual equally celebrated. During this time, the guests continue to enjoy the moment. At least 3 types of alcohol are served during the event, and several courses of food that range from fresh salad to seafood or fish and seaweed. My eating manners not in check, as I receive instructions to place my chopsticks in the right form. I am one of the partakers, and some foods just won't go down easily. This dog mask, they say, brings good luck if it bites you. In the end, it's a story of love for just 2. Too excited to have made it, I asked them of their honeymoon location.
We were there yesterday. It was amazing. Right now we are at Scuba Hot Spring. We are told that in Japan you cannot visit and fail to experience how a hot spring feels like. So we decided to come and have first-hand experience. And now in Kenya we have other hot springs, but this one, 70 kilometers from Tokyo, it's just different. You have to come and have your own experience here.
When you visit any country overseas, it is always an exciting moment to meet a person whom you share citizenship. It was for us when we met 30-year-old Zablon Kamau, an IT expert who has been in Japan for 9 years now. He came to Japan through a scholarship in pursuit of his passion.
Since I was a small boy, there's this big image about things like computers, what is inside there. You try to imagine, what's the radio, you know? Somebody is talking. Is that human being inside there?
He has since grown not just professionally, but also socially, gaining appreciation in Japanese companies. We decided to track his day.
I'm going to work. So this is my train station. It's called Chino. This is a station called Chino Station.
Chino Station.
Yeah, so it's a subway to my workplace.
Right.
It takes around 30 minutes from my house to my workplace. But this one is allowed 10 minutes to the last station near my workplace. Nice. Okay. So welcome Japan.
Our journey with Kamau introduces us to a whole new world of Tokyo. In this subway, there are 3 underground railways, all using electric trains. Speed, precision and knowledge of where you are heading is of essence. On to our first train, it takes us about 10 minutes to another substation where we have to alight and board another train to our destination. Kamau looks so much at ease, unlike how our situation would be in Nairobi as we worry about traffic snarl-up on our way to work. A minute into the second train and we reach our destination. Kamau's place of work at NTT Data Global Solutions Corporation, where he has been for the past 2 years. It's 8:35 a.m. It's a quiet environment, far different from the Kenyan offices like our newsroom in Nairobi. I want to know what is so different of Japanese working culture from Kenya's.
Time management is really tough in Japan. You see, if I get ready to submit a document to my customer for only 1 minute, I'm late.
Yeah.
And that means I cannot submit it.
Born in Kinangop, Nyandarua County, he came more than 11,000 kilometers in search for knowledge. What he didn't know is that will change him to becoming an international citizen. At lunch hour, Kamau has packed lunch, not so common in Kenyan offices, especially among men.
Oh. This is okay. This is rice. This is the stew. This is beef. This is seaweeds and some beans.
How did you learn how to use the chopsticks?
Well, when I came to Japan, I found that in many restaurants they don't have spoons. So it was very difficult for the first time to use the chopsticks. In fact, I used to hold them like this. I'm like...
so how do you show me how to?
Now, like, okay, this one is fixed, and this one is movable. So you just move this.
For 9 years, his diet has transformed.
I miss mokimo, man. Yeah, I miss my mama's food, man.
It's 2:45 and Kamau is busy preparing for a presentation he has to make in 30 minutes time. A boardroom comprising of sector heads, Kamau's colleagues and the company's president is here to preview his presentation that he is due to make to one of their clients.
SAP professionalが存在してますと。で、こっちアメリカとか。
His eloquence in Japanese language surprises us. For the few days we've been here, we have only learnt just but a few words like arigatou gozaimasu for thank you so much.
Doing a presentation in such a scenario, it needs a lot of courage, you know. Yes. And so maybe he was a bit confused, but overall the content was nice.
So do you plan on leaving Japan and coming back to Kenya and work there?
I'll get to politics, man. Yes, I'll get to politics. Well, MP don't do much, senators don't do much, but governors do much.
After a day of hard mental work, the Kenyan in Kamau has to unwind. We meet in one of the restaurants in the city where he frequents with his friends and co-workers. Today, we have to taste more Japanese delicacies, albeit with frequent grins on our faces.
It's grilled, so... Is it made of roots? Oh, yeah, and some fruit, yes. Some fruit, I don't know what.
Behind the energetic Kamau is a beautiful Japanese wife, now known as Mama Njeri. They first met in college years back. After getting married last year, they are on to a long life that represents perfect international relations and cultural exchange, cemented by their 4-month-old daughter, Njeri.
Yeah, very good. So
And for her new identity, she has to make some Kenyan foods as she shows us samples from Kenya.
This is uji flour. Yes. I got it from my sister. Yeah, she was here for a while. Yeah.
your sister was his sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law. Yeah, she was here for a while in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, she brought a lot for me because I gave birth. I just gave birth, and yeah, she told me it's very good for.
Did she drink black beans?
Yes.
Call it jahe.
Okay, let me show you.
They brought a lot of jahe from my mom.
Yes.
No, this one? No? Okay. Okay.
You take them?
The couple intends to relocate to Kenya in the future, a fact that may mean that Kamau's wife will lose her Japanese citizenship, something she's ready to face.
Yeah, for me, I don't have any problem to be a Kenyan to have a Kenyan nationality. Yeah.
Have you started the process? Are you intending to?
We are going to start very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe next year, from next year. Also, our daughter, yeah, she need a Kenyan passport. Have a Kenyan passport. Yes, very soon.
Okay. And then eventually, will you move to Kenya, or you still remain in Japan?
I think it's up to his job. I want him to do his best in Japan.
Right.
Yeah. And yes, for a while we are going to stay here in Japan, but yeah.
That's all the time we had for now, and I hope you learned something different about Japan and may want to visit to see it for yourself. Do keep it Citizen TV for more excerpts from Tokyo, Japan in the coming days. Goodbye for now, and my name is SamGituku.